Hello there, everybody. I'm Mel Allen, and this is Baseball Collector.
Yo and hello everybody, Mike here, Baseball Collector, and we're down to 4 days until the National. 4 days, right there, 4 days. And man, to tell you I'm excited is, again, just not even close. Really excited, really looking forward to it. I got my t-shirt I'm going to be wearing. Everybody's been giving me feedback on my last video. I'm definitely going to, I guess, be wearing that t-shirt one day that Julie got me. So I'm excited about that. Excited to meet everybody. This will be probably my next to last video before Chicago. I've got one that I'm putting together that's going to be pretty special for tomorrow. So looking forward to getting that ready, kind of the ultimate national preview, and that'll be tomorrow. And then Monday, Tuesday work, and then head to the airport early Wednesday. Interesting thing happened a couple days ago. My lodging plans just kind of fell through. I was going to stay with a buddy, and that's not going to work out. So I'm like, what do I do? So to tell you how cool this community is, I was able to find a roommate in like no time at all. And I actually had multiple options, and I'm going to be staying with Andy, who is, she blinded me with refractors, and he and I happen to be flying in at the same time. He's staying at the same hotel I was going to be staying at anyway, which is the Embassy Suites. And so he was incredibly generous to let me hang out with him and crash with him. So I'm super excited to spend the week with Andy and in his room, and we'll have a great time. So just that's how cool this community is. But that's not really what I want to talk about. I'm going to show a quick pickup that I got today, and then I want to talk about something that perplexes me about this hobby, and it's an interesting point of discussion and topic for discussion, and I don't know how everybody's going to feel about it, but let me first show my pickup. So today I went with Jessica to shopping and stuff. Jessica's getting ready to go to OU in a couple of weeks. We're going to drop her off, tier. That'll be happening for sure when I drop her off, but that's coming up. So we were just kind of running around looking for stuff for her dorm room and everything. And we were at Target, and I decided to go ahead and pick up the 2019 Topps Factory set. This is my 47th year in a row to have a Topps set. I started in 1973, or I have Topps sets going back to 1973. I didn't start in 1973. I was born in 1973. So I now have every Topps set from the year that I was born, and eventually would love to kind of start working my way back. I really admire guys like Geez Mikey and Pepino Man and other guys that just do sets. Passion for Cards, Matt, he does a lot of that. So those are guys that I really admire, their set collecting ability. And so I just simply do it the easy way. $49.99, Target exclusive, just one shot, done. And in this one there is 5 rookie image variation cards and 5 exclusive Chrome greatest card reprints. So that's why they had 3 different versions. They had this one, kind of the base version with the rookie cards, and then they had the all-star version, and that's the one I decided to go with. So that'll go in the closet here and be my 47th Topps Factory set, or Topps set. They're not all factory sets, but all the recent ones are. So that just goes in a dark hole. That literally just stays sealed, and there you go. So now on to the topic of that just makes me curious, really. This hobby is weird, and we have a great time of the year coming up this week, coming up next week, I guess, technically, of the National. And to me, the National, it's all pull out all the stops, right, for the National in terms of budget and spending money on cards. And I think a lot of people feel the same way, that the National is probably the place where they spend the largest amount of money at any one time on their hobby. And so whether that's autographs or graded cards or raw cards or whatever, this is kind of where you're going to spend a lot of your budget for even for the year, maybe for some people. And the thing that's interesting about that is, with that going on, there are all of the auction houses, the major auction houses, are all having auctions that end either right after or a week or so after the National, 2 weeks after the National. And it just blows my mind, because I'm thinking to myself, how is there any more money left in the hobby to make these auctions viable? You know, it's also funny that they all kind of do it at the same time, which to me just means that there's going to be some cannibalization of their profit and their interest in their auctions. But you know, this is what they're doing. It's not, you know, I'm not making this up. So right now, and I'm getting all these emails telling me about, you know, to go look at these auctions and check them out. Norman's barking in the background. Sorry about that. You've got Golden Auctions, Huggins and Scott Auctions, Memory Lane, Robert Edward, Heritage Auctions. All of them are running huge auctions that all end right around, of course, somebody comes to my door right now, that all end right around this time of the National. Okay, sorry about that. Had to go answer the door. Like, never fails. I'm shooting a video. Somebody comes to the door, calls my phone, whatever, something happens. But back to the point of these auction houses all running auctions at the time when the National is going on, and on top of each other. So maybe you guys can help me figure out why that is, or if it makes any sense to you as to why they would do that. I know there's a lot of just hype and attention being paid to the hobby, so maybe that's part of the reason they want to capitalize on kind of the frenzy of buying that's happening at the National. Maybe there are guys that go to the National and aren't able to pick up the stuff that they want and have leftover hobby budget money, and therefore the next place they're going to look is the auction houses. But I find the auction houses aren't utilized nearly enough at least by the YouTube card community that I see. So I just don't get it. It very much boggles my mind as to how there can be only so much money to be spent on this hobby, so much discretionary dollars that can be used to buy cardboard and memorabilia and autographs and all that kind of stuff. Hey, more power to them. Obviously, they've figured out how it can work. I just don't know the math. I don't understand the economics of it. And so that's just one thing I wanted to throw out there and have you guys throw your hat in the ring on and give me your opinion on why you think that is and how you think they make it work. So I've definitely found a bunch of stuff on these auctions as I'm looking through that I'm going to want to pick up. So, I'm probably going to be buying some stuff from these auctions that end after I go and spend what I'm going to be spending at the National. And I don't expect to come back from the National with any money in my pocket. I hope to be able to spend all the money that I have budgeted for it on stuff that I need for my collection. That's not true. I don't need anything for my collection. Stuff that I want for my collection. And that's how we all are pretty much, is just doing this for fun. So that's it, guys. 4 more days and we will see you guys in Chicago. Can't wait to meet you. Can't wait to talk to you. Looking forward to it. Everybody have a good night, good rest of the weekend, and keep collecting.